I had a look at the Airdrops 1 today and I just saw a bunch of new airdrops are yet to be claimed for Dymension stakers, and it just shows you that Dymension is following on Celestia's footsteps. Now there are some airdrops that make TIA stakers eligible for them as well, aside from the Dymension stakers, but the majority of them are for Dymension stakers. So there are going to be a lot of roll-up dApps, ultimately just dApps, but they call them roll-up dApps, that are going to be deployed on Dymension this year. And that's why it helps to stake Dymension. Now, it doesn't say you have to vote in governance or that you should do any kind of swaps or use the dashboard in any way, but it just says Dymension stakers. So we'll go through each one of these. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm just going to go through each one just so that they're also on your radar so you don't forget about these. So the first one we've got here from Airdrops 1 is Aigisos, which is going to be a roll-up, a security-oriented blockchain with a novel consensus algorithm on Dymension. The airdrop size is 120 million. The snapshot dates are to be confirmed, and it's for Dymension stakers. That's 12% of the AIG supply. So AIG is going to be the ticker symbol, and there are no other details on this airdrop yet. So we need to wait and see how things are going to go. Now, apparently this is a security-focused blockchain aiming to advance security within the blockchain domain, designed to be a Dymension rollup, enhancing honest node verification and featuring a robust ecosystem with 3 to 5 native dApps. Aigisos rollup will serve as a cornerstone for deploying a variety of dApps supported by AI and machine learning. So this looks interesting. Okay, AIG can be staked or used for gas. Now, since it doesn't say what the state of this project is, if they're in testnet or what's going on, we can only assume that it could be pretty soon. Let's move on to the next one. Now, the next one is the Crow Network, which is a GameFi rollup on Dymension. They've also got a Twitter page here if you want to follow them. Once again, we don't know the snapshot date and the airdrop size is unknown either. So all we know is that it's coming, but we don't know when it's going to be coming. So apparently Crow was just announced by Crow Network, coming to DIM stakers and NFT communities like Pudgy Penguins, Mad Lads, and Dob NFT holders. I think these are Cosmos NFT platforms. I'm not sure. Now Crow will be a signless airdrop and snapshots are not yet taken. So we'll have to wait for more details for this one. But again, just keep this on your radar. Now, Dogmond is the meme coin on Dymension. Okay, this is the first meme coin. Once again, the snapshot dates are to be decided. The airdrop size is also to be decided. The ticker symbol is going to be DGM and it's going to be airdropped to DIM stakers and also Huahua stakers, or Huahua, I think is pronounced. Now, the distribution is interesting. So 40% of DGM is going to go to DIM stakers, 40% is going to go to Huahua stakers, 10% to the Dymension community pool, and 10% to the Chihuahua community pool. In terms of the utility, apparently DGM will serve as the primary currency for transaction fees on the network, ensuring the utility and demand for the token. Huahua will also be accepted as a form of payment for transaction fees, providing flexibility and fostering a robust economic environment within the ecosystem. Apparently, Dogmond is going to be the first meme coin rollup on Dymension. Next up, we've got Nebula Finance, which once again is not telling us when the snapshot date is going to be, nor the airdrop size. NBL is going to be the ticker symbol. That's the native token of Nebula Finance, which will be distributed to the community. The main way to be eligible for NBL is to stake your DIM, and then you can receive NDIM and accrue points. Quests are coming on X, and then there's no other information available. Nebula Fi is a modular liquid staking rollup built on Dymension. It offers flexibility for stakers through liquid staking, improves Dymension's network security, and enhances capital efficiency for users and DeFi protocols. Once again, we don't have too much information, but it's great to see so many airdrops are being announced because we can expect these sometime this year. Next, we've got Warden Protocol, and this one is not only for Dymension stakers, but also for Atom stakers and TIA stakers. So hopefully I can qualify for all three because I am staking all three. Now, snapshots are not done yet, no other details, so we need to stay tuned. It looks like NFT communities may be included as well, so we don't know yet. But the Warden Protocol is an intent-centric protocol built on the Cosmos SDK that enables various execution layers for interoperability, modular key management, and account aggregation. There's an airdrop checker out there for Warden. It's not inclusive of TIA, DIM, or Atom yet. It rewards active governance participants from the Q or the O community. QPIPS voters, so wait for the next stage of the airdrop. And finally, we've got Sputnik. Okay, Sputnik is going to be airdropped to a lot of different stakers from the Cosmos ecosystem, out of which Atom, Juno, Dymension, Osmosis, Secret Network, AKT, and XPORT as well. Now, we know the airdrop size, but we don't know the snapshot date. So 149.9999.9997 million is going to be airdropped. The ticker symbol is Signal, and it's a stake drop with multiple eligible communities. Mainnet and stake drop are expected in Q3 of 2024. So we got to wait until the summer. Stakers on the tokens that I've mentioned earlier are going to be eligible, and stakers of Sputnik Network app chain with 2x multiplier, and the network is not yet launched. Specific communities and their members, list to expand, see link below. NFT communities like Sin Garden, DeFi Geeks, Pigeon Bandits, and Weird Friends. Early users of the Sputnik app are also going to be qualifying. Note that the eligible chains and other communities are likely to expand before mainnet. This is just the initial list. So that's 29.29% of the initial supply, which will be distributed through the stake drop. Dates and time will only be announced after the snapshots are going to be taken. Snapshots are expected to happen after the Sputnik Network testnet, which is sometime in Q2 of 2024. So we should expect it at any point right now. And they're even telling us how the tokenomics are going to be. So we've got the 29.29% allocated to the stake drop. The community pool gets 19.53%. Liquidity pool the same. Stream swap is 9.77. Validators the same. Developers 6.25. Ambassadors 4.88. And advisors only 0.98. So what is Sputnik Network? Sputnik app is a Web2 application that allows users to send and receive any tokens from the Cosmos ecosystem projects, not only by blockchain address, but also by Telegram, X, Discord usernames, and or email. Web3 component is the decentralized representation of a user interface for easy access to the functionality of the Sputnik Network app chain. There's also the documentation here as well if you're interested. So this is great to see. We've got 6 different airdrops coming up for Dymension, aside from the ones that I've already mentioned, which are NIM and also Rivals. Rivals is another one. We don't have any information on that one either, but yeah, we're expecting the snapshot to be taken. When it comes to NIM, I've already done a video on that one, so hopefully you have also claimed it. By claiming, I mean to just paste your address in there and just to confirm that yes, you do hold Dymension, and so that they can distribute that NIM to you. So yeah, it's great to see that Dymension stakers are being well rewarded right now. It seems that they're better rewarded than TIA stakers, and it's really ironic because you got Dymension for staking TIA, for staking Celestia. So now it seems like staking Celestia doesn't pay off as much as it used to be. So just keep that in mind, that Dymension is the one to go to right now. Again, not financial advice, but just as we've seen here, there's obviously a lot of demand. There are obviously a lot of teams that seem to be attracted to Dymension. I'm not sure if it's the Dymension investors and maybe even the market makers that have the right connections and contacts to be able to attract these developers, or perhaps it's just the Dymension devs that know a lot of people from other ecosystems perhaps, or maybe just devs in general, and they just got them to build on Dymension. Perhaps it's really easy to build there as a developer, and that's probably what's bringing a lot of engagement there. So we'll have to see how things are going to go this year, but it looks pretty bright for Dymension. Now the price is not doing too well, but the airdrops are going to be great. Hopefully they're going to be great. Hopefully it's going to pay off, and it's going to make up for the fact that the price is not performing as well as it should be. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you staking any Dymension yourself, or are you planning to stake some for these upcoming airdrops?